What's up, everybody? Welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching the #1 stop for all things theme park related in the Southern California area. How are you guys doing today? Today is a video that I haven't talked about. I thought I was going to talk about it, then I just completely forgot to make a video on it. So here's that video. Today we're going to be talking about the potential of a Halloween Horror Nights movie.
Speaking of Halloween Horror Nights, is that concept suitable for a Blumhouse movie in the future?
Yes, definitely. We've actually talked about it. We haven't quite figured it out, but there's definitely a movie in Halloween Horror Nights somewhere.
That's right. Jason Blum, the producer of Blumhouse Productions, has talked about making a Halloween Horror Nights movie. And there's a lot of ideas that I have for this movie if it were to come true. And I know a lot of other theme park bloggers have talked about this as well. But I'm going to be sharing my ideas with you guys today and what exactly I think would be the result of a Halloween Horror Nights movie. I have like 5 different ideas that I think that Blumhouse could go with this. And I thought long and hard about these. I think that there's a couple of them that I'd see being a huge potential coming to the big screen for a Halloween Horror Nights movie. So we're going to be talking about those today. But real quickly, if you're new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. Follow us on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. You can check out our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in Keep Exploring Podcasts and visit our website, SoCalExploring.com. Alright, so the first idea that I'm going to be talking about is the obvious one. A Hellfest type of movie. If you guys have not seen the movie Hellfest, it's essentially where these group of teenagers go to a haunted event, and then there's a guy trying to hunt them throughout the mazes and throughout the event, where he comes to life and actually tries to kill them, and he does kill some of them. But that is the basic concept of the movie. It was an okay movie. It wasn't the best. I feel like Blumhouse could capitalize on that with Halloween Horror Nights. However, how would it work out for Halloween Horror Nights? Because obviously you have the different events that it's in Japan, it's in Singapore, it's in Orlando, it's in Hollywood. You have the different events. So would you do it at just one event, or would you combine all events? Well, I'm going to be mainly focusing on Hollywood and Orlando. They would not be able to do a Hellfest type of movie with Hollywood. I feel like they'd go the route more of Orlando to do the original mazes, and those original mazes come to life and hunt the people going through them. Because with Hollywood, we do a lot more movie properties than Orlando does. Orlando does a lot more original properties. So I feel like it'd work a lot better with Orlando's event. However, the rights, Universal does have some rights to some of the movies that they use for their Halloween Horror Nights, like The Purge or Unfriended. So they could have those movies come to life and actually base it in Hollywood or combine both of them. That would work out. But if they were to go to the route of the Hellfest, I feel like it would be more towards Orlando, because there's more original mazes over there that they wouldn't have to worry about rights or anything like that. And I don't think Blumhouse would go the route of trying to get rights to like a Warner Brothers movie or the different movies that Halloween Horror Nights uses. I just don't see that being the route. That is probably closer to the lower idea that Blumhouse would actually do the Hellfest route, especially because they'd kind of be ripping off Hellfest as a whole movie. The second movie idea, which I think has the most potential to have a Halloween Horror Nights movie for, I honestly think that this is the route that Jason Blum would most likely go if you were to create a Halloween Horror Nights movie, is Hollywood Harry. Now, if you don't know who Hollywood Harry is the clown that has invaded the Terror Tram 2 years now, when the Terror Tram was still around, and him and his minions seek to kill people and seek to kill the guests and trap you on his Terror Tram. And Eli Roth actually created Hollywood Harry, a well-known face in the horror industry. So Eli Roth could easily come in and help out John Murdy and Jason Blum with this movie. I feel like John Murdy would play a huge part in all these ideas if it were to come, helping create the movie. But Eli Roth can get on board. All 3 of them are good friends. As us HHN fans know, all 3 of them have worked together. So I think Eli Roth's storytelling, Jason Blum's producing and the film standpoint of it, and John Murdy's creative side of it would all collab perfectly. And just think of it, the storyline's already there. Hollywood Harry has invaded the Terror Tram 2 years now. Well, now he's seeking to invade the whole event with all of his evil minions, all of his evil clown minions. He's seeking to take over the whole event and take down all the guests and take down all the creative team and just take over Universal Studios Hollywood as a whole. I think that would be the best possible idea for Jason Blum, and I can definitely see it working out. I can definitely see it working out or entertaining more than just the Horror Night fans. I can see it entertaining the general public movie fans as well. And I think that if they were gonna make a movie for Halloween Horror Nights, they'd have to get more people interested in it than just the Halloween Horror Nights fans. But that is why I think that Hollywood Harry would be the best possible idea for a Halloween Horror Nights movie. Another one that a lot of people are saying is a documentary of Halloween Horror Nights, which, yeah, it can happen, but honestly, who would really want to see that? For a blockbuster movie like Blumhouse's production company, I personally would not like to see Blumhouse produce a Halloween Horror Nights documentary. I think somebody else can do it, and I'd love to watch it. I think someone else can do it, though. Not a major production company. I think like a sole person like me or whoever did the Epic Home Haunts documentary or the Haunters documentary on Netflix. I think that they could do it and put it on like Amazon Video or Netflix. But I would not like to see a huge production company like Blumhouse make a Halloween Horror Nights movie and it just be a documentary. Me personally, I just would not like to see that. However, if a documentary were to come, then I'd like to see them interview the creative team, the people who set up like sound and like the pyrotechnic effects, and the people who paint, and maybe even haunt bloggers like us. I'd love to get interviewed for a movie. That'd be amazing, because as you guys know, I've been doing Halloween Horror Nights videos for a very, very long time now. So that'd be cool if they interview me and like other other HHN bloggers in the community, maybe even interview a couple of the fans. I think that'd be cool. But like I said, me personally, if Jason Blum were to produce a Halloween Horror Nights movie, I would not like to see them go the route of a documentary. The last idea that I have would be based off in Orlando. It could also be combined, which is tons of different icons coming together to run the event. Which, if you guys are not familiar with the Orlando icons, there's like Jack the Clown, the Voodoo Queen, there's the director, there's Chance, which is Jack's sidekick. I think that there are there's tons of icons in Orlando's Horror Nights event that they could bring together on the big screen to take over the Orlando event or take over the Hollywood event, come to the other coast and invade Hollywood's event. That'd be very neat. I think that it'd be super, super cool. And I think this is the second most possible idea for a Blumhouse movie of Halloween Horror Nights. And as you can see with the first most possible idea, it's also an icon in Hollywood Harry. So I think overall with this whole thinking process, if Blumhouse were to make a movie, I think that they definitely go the route of using some of the icons or maybe even just one of the icons of Halloween Horror Nights. It'd be the best possible route for Blumhouse, in my opinion, and the most logical route in my head if Blumhouse were to come out and say, hey, we're making a Halloween Horror Nights movie. But if they were to make a movie like this, I'd be all for it. I would love them to do a Halloween Horror Nights movie, and Blumhouse is the perfect production company to do this. Like I said, Jason Blum has worked with John Murdy many years. They are good friends, and I think that it just do well. Blumhouse has produced movies like this. Like, you can just tell if you're a Blumhouse fan and you watch any type of Blumhouse movie, you can tell that the type of movies that they produce, a Halloween Horror Nights movie would fit right in with it. But who knows? Maybe Jason Blum just said that and it's far from reality. He also said that they haven't really set on an idea yet. He didn't say that they're confirmed on it, but they have thought about it a lot. So who knows? I think that it's a 50-50 chance that we'll get a movie like this, but one can dream, an HHN fan can dream. But let me know what your guys' ideas are down in the comment section. If Jason Blum were to produce a Halloween Horror Nights movie, how do you think it'd work out, and what do you think it would be? Subscribe if you're new here. Follow us on social media at SoCalExplorer Media on Instagram and at SoCalExplorer on Twitter, and listen to our podcast, Keep Exploring Podcast, on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts at. Visit our website, SoCalExploring.com, for more detailed theme park stuff and haunt stuff. I've been Scott. You have been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace.